Okay, time for a little story. And while I'm sharing this with you, I am going to be celebrating the holiday spirit, Guinness Generous Ale. So I guess the holidays are pretty much come and gone. Wishing you a happy whatever doesn't offend you. But I still have holiday Guinness Generous Ale to partake. So I'm going to do just that. I started to, I think I've pretty much told this once before. So some of you old timers may have heard about this. But the story has come full circle, and we have an ending to the story today. So that's what I'm sharing with you guys today. All right, there you go. Not bad. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, I'm going to put a link in the bucket for the channel of the Redneck Professor. He's a buddy of mine. He and I go back a few years. He's actually the guy who introduced me to pipe smoking. And he not only shared with me the love of smoking a pipe, but also the love of the Peterson pipes. He's who introduced me to the Peterson. So I have him to thank for that. Mr. Redneck Professor, Salancha. We all lived down in Florida, kind of in the Tampa, Lakeland area, and there was a good bunch of us that were all smoking pipes, and it was kind of Peterson was the pipe. Everybody wanted to have a Peterson, and everybody was trying to get the next coolest Peterson, you know, a Sherlock Holmes or a Mark Twain, or I remember when I was down there, some of my Petersons are from that time in my life when I was smoking a pipe, and some of them are much newer. But I remember getting this little guy, and man, I thought I was cool stuff because I got me a Peterson spigot, and got this. This was an estate pipe, and man, showing off my brand new Peterson spigot, I was hot stuff. But yeah, everybody had their Petersons, and John, the Redneck Professor, kind of started that whole thing. And in 1999, he gathered those of us, the friends of us that we actually have a group on Facebook now of these friends of ours, the Four Green Fellas, and he called the guys together at his place, and we didn't know what it was about, but he started giving out his pipes. He had a pretty nice collection of Petersons, and he started handing out his pipes to the fellas, and he was moving away, and he said he did it. He wanted to leave a piece of him, or a piece, you know, that part of representation of his collection and what pipe smoking meant to him and stuff. Wanted to leave that behind for each of us to be able to have that to remember him as he was moving away. So I got from John 2 Petersons that were the shape 53. One was an emerald, and one was a Donegal Rocky. And I had both of them. I got this neat little pipe stand that was just for holding those 2 pipes, and it fits them like perfectly. So he he moved away, and everybody had their pipes, and it was, oh, look at these, oh, this is cool, we got these Petersons, but it was very sad that a friend moved away. So fast forward many years, I guess maybe probably about 3 years ago, some of us had continued smoking our pipes, some of us kind of got away from it for a while, some of us gave it up altogether. And a few years ago, we were planning on doing a little get-together in Tampa and kind of doing a reunion. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to dust my old pipes off and bring my pipes with me and go smoke a pipe and have a pint with the fellas. So, getting the pipes dusted off, I think John was kind of doing the same thing, and he kind of mentioned in passing that he realized that what he had done back in 1999 was something that was done in kind of maybe a youthful, naive type of a sentiment, and he looked back on it with a little bit of regret. He was glad that he was able to share these pipes with his friends, but he thought maybe it wasn't the wisest thing to give away almost his entire Peterson collection. So, I decided at that point, well, since he had given me these pipes, I wasn't actually the owner of the pipes. I was merely the guardian for a time, and it was time for those pipes to go back to their rightful owner. So I gave the pipes back to John. Some of the other pipes that he had, he's gotten a couple of them back. A couple of them moved on to other owners. A couple of them are still with the people that he gave them to. So there's been all different stories that have happened with these pipes. But the two that I had have been returned, and they now live with their in their original home with the Redneck Professor. So that brings me to fast forward maybe about a year ago or so, or a little bit less. I was talking with MDP Harlow, and he said that he found a site that had some estate pipes on them for a really good price. And I was telling him how wonderful the 53 shape was of the Peterson. And he was getting one, he wanted to get one, and he found one that was very similar to the Emerald. It is called the Peterson Jade, okay? It's not very different from the Emerald. It's very, very similar. I don't know what the difference is. We've done a little bit of research, but it's got the same band as the Emerald. So I'm not really sure what the difference is, but I got the Peterson Jade. So I figured this is pretty much like my Emerald. And as you can see with that pipe stand, I mean, the way this fits in here, it's almost like this pipe stand was made specifically for this pipe. It's like perfect. So there's my first 53. That's the Jade. Well, fast forward a little bit further. Ash and Ember opens, and I saw in their estate pipe section they had a Peterson 53 Donegal Rocky. And I thought, ooh, that's exactly what I need. And I contacted Joe, and we were going to be working out something for that estate pipe. And this was back like Labor Day. And by the time I ended up getting back with him, apparently the pipe had already sold. So I thought, well, you know, that's fine. It's not exactly an uncommon pipe There'll be another I'll find at another time at a reasonable price. So I was contacted on Facebook by Kevin Reynolds, and he said, "Hey, I heard you were looking at that 53 that Ash and Ember had, and I'm the one that bought that pipe." Oh, okay. Well, it's a nice pipe. I'm sure that you'll get lots of enjoyment out of it. And he's like, "Well, you know, if you really wanted that pipe, maybe we could work out some kind of deal or something." He says, "It's a nice pipe. I like it, but, you know, I'm looking for something maybe a little more like a stubby nose warmer or some kind of a chunky, stubby something." So I said, "Well, I think I might have just the pipe for you." So I sent him some pictures. He said he liked it. We worked out a little trade. So I got a package today in the mail from Kevin Reynolds. And unfortunately, I was not able to get my package out to him until today. So Kevin, your package should be there Thursday. But in the meantime, I have... There we go. I have a package from Kevin. And he said he sent some tobaccos as well. So these are from, oh, look at that. These are from Ash and Ember. Pipe cleaners. Very cool. Thank you. And, okay. This is apparently a sampler, which is really cool how they did this, from Ash and Ember, with a bunch of their blends in here. This is meant to be a sampler where you can get maybe 1 or 2 bowls out of each of these, just so you can get a taste of them and see what you like. And then you can actually order a larger quantity if you want, but that's very cool. Thank you, Kevin. I think, now he said he got from me the sampler. I think this is from Kevin, because he said that Joe also threw in a couple things that he thought I might like. So I think these might be from Joe. Got some red leg and Totoro. So very cool. Thank you, Joe, and thank you, Kevin. That's a lot of samples. What is that? 2, 4, 6, 10 of them. Nice. Very cool. Thank you, guys. Appreciate that. It's very, very nice. And then the Pizza D red sauce. There we go. There we go. This was an estate pipe from Ash and Ember, and Kevin said he is smoked a fire out of it. So he said I may need to clean this up a little bit. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Little tiny Peterson 53 Donegal Rocky. Now, both of the pipes that I had from the Redneck Professor were both P-lips. Now, this one that I got, this Jade, is not a P-lip, but the Donegal Rocky is. And so I put this back in this pipe stand. Look at that. It's almost like I got the set back. I got the fellas back together again. So very cool. I'm very, very excited about that. That is awesome. You can smell it. I wonder what he's been smoking in here. Donegal Rocky. So I'm gonna get this cleaned up and ready to smoke. I'll probably smoke that here in the next couple days. This, by the way, I want to let you guys know, if you're looking for like a good pocket pipe or something, these little 53s are nice little pipes. Now, Peterson does also have a line of smaller pipes, these little tiny sport pipes, and these are cool. Little bitty things right here. But this is a little bit bigger, the 53. But these are just a great pipe. So, yep, got the two guys back together again. All right, that's it. I've already ran over 15 minutes for a crazy story, which probably means a lot more to me than it does to you. But I wanted to do that in sharing this package opening with you and kind of share the backstory on that. So that's it, fellas. Thanks for taking the time and sharing a story with me. Thanks for sharing your time while I share the story with you. All right, maybe I need another one. We'll see you guys. Have a good night, good day. Sláinte.